The United States government is releasing a brand new coin set called the American Innovation Dollar Series. It has been a huge hit, a huge success. They did the proof coins. Here's the thing. They're starting it, the series technically starts in 2019. We're gonna do American Innovation, American Innovators, or American Entrepreneurs for every single state in the union, just like they did the state quarters. 4 coins per year, starting in the order of statehood. So we're gonna have Delaware, Pennsylvania, New Jersey, and Georgia this year. And it's gonna be released probably in the next couple of months, which it'll be huge. But what they decided to do, they've never done this before, they did an inaugural coin. They released 2018, so this is dated 2018. They released this December the 14th. So they made this coin for 2 weeks, What you have functionally here, is the single rarest regular issue coin that the United States is going to make, or has made probably in the last 30 or 40 or 50 years. Because what's made is made, what's done is done. This is the uncirculated version. Now here's the thing. They're not releasing a single solitary one of these into circulation. So you can't get it at the bank, you can't get it at the post office, you can't buy individual coins. You have to buy either entire rolls or bags of coins. There's no way for you to get, in essence, these coins for less than basically $40 for a Philadelphia mint or $40 for a Denver mint. Because you have to buy a roll, or if you do bags, it's a couple of $100, $300. Here's what we did. We decided to say, okay, I know not everybody wants 100 of each coin. So we did this special tube that's sealed, as you can see right here. We're gonna give you 5 Ps and 5 Ds. With the American Innovation Series for $29.95. It's a fantastic deal because it comes in this sealed holder that you're gonna have. We're gonna do 5 Ps and 5 Ds. This is what the coin looks like, and this is the common, this is gonna be on all the coins going forward. That's the obverse. I think it is brilliantly designed. Statue of Liberty, $1, in God we trust. That kind of puts it all right there in front of you. That's as simple as it can get. Now this is only the inauguration series. Going forward, that will change. So you'll have, like Pennsylvania, I'm sure will be Ben Franklin. Delaware, I don't know. They haven't even released the designs yet, but I have these coins. And because of that, they made these coins literally for 2 weeks. That's it. They're never going to make another coin. It is already going to be one of the single rarest coins, regular issue coins ever put out by the United States government. This coin right here, as you see it, that's George Washington's signature right there. As it appears on the very first patent that was ever issued by the United States government in 1790 for potash, which is a component of fertilizer, and so he signed that. This is also interesting. That is the seal that is above the United States Patent Office in Washington, D.C. As a coin geek, I find that tremendously interesting because it was designed by James Earl Fraser, who is the guy who designed the Buffalo nickel. As a matter of fact, he's like a freak designer guy. He's got these little things all over Washington, D.C. You can't go anywhere without finding something that was designed and sculpted by James Fraser. It's just the way it is. And then this is the U.S. designed this gear pattern that will be for the Innovation Dollar Series. So here's the thing. You get the 5 Ps, you get the 5 Ds. Notice the edge lettering on those as well. That's, that's why we did the clear holder. This holder, by the way, exclusive to me. So you can't get this holder anywhere else. You can see, isn't that beautiful? There you have the look of the coins, and you can really see the edge lettering that's on those coins as well. That's where the date's going to be, and E pluribus unum is all on the edge of the coin, so they could clear up the obverse and the reverse of the coin for design. So they took care of their, kind of took care of the business on the edge of the coin, and then they're going to go on this right here, so you can clean up this and you can have this absolutely stunning image right here. Now, here's the deal. This is an auto ship. $29.95 will get you every one of the P and D coins going forward, 5 Ps and 5 Ds. None of the coins, not just this coin, none of the coins will ever be released into circulation.
Even as they move forward?
Doesn't make it, even as they move forward, not a single one. That has never happened. They have never made a coin series, a regular issue coin series, that has never been released.
Oh, wow.
They usually release it for the first year or 2 years or 3 years. This is literally collector only. It is quite literally not going to be in the mint sets. So you can't just buy, oh, I'll just buy a mint set and I'll have a P and a D. No. They're not doing that. These coins are not in the regular United States government issue mint set. I'll just wait and go down to the bank. Bank's not going to have any. They're not releasing any of them through the Treasury. They are only available in bags and rolls, so to get individual coins is virtually impossible. That's why we did this. Oh, wow. That's why you've got this individual that you're going to have right there. So you're going to have 5 Ps and 5 Ds. Now, if you look underneath, you can see there's nothing in the middle because we have it covered up.
Right.
So these are all the available coins that you're going to have. Now, for those of you that are looking for a bit more, if you go to hsn.com, I do have an auto ship that's 10 and 10.
Oh, gotcha.
So it's filled up in there if you want. It's $49.95 in the auto ship. But this is just, I mean, this meets what we're trying to do. Complete and total 100% affordability. So it's only $29.95. Now remember, that's $10 coins, but those are limited edition. They're gem brilliant uncirculated. They're certified genuine by us, as you can see right here. There we go. Here it is.
Oh, nice.
And so that's the 20 coin set. So there's 10 Ps and 10 Ds. We have hundreds of people in this, okay? We have hundreds of people in this already. Understand that accounts for a huge percentage of the coins. Like the normal penny they're gonna make 2 billion.
Okay.
This coin is going to be 1,000 times rarer than a penny. Okay, the 2007 presidential golden dollars, this is a golden dollar. They made millions of each one. There won't even be a million of each one of these coins.
Kidding.
No. There will only be literally hundreds of thousands of each one of these coins. That is going to be the extreme rarity. And understand, this is the inaugural coin, so they've never done an inaugural coin set before. They've never done an inaugural coin set before. So the actual coin set starts this year, but you can't have the collection if you don't have this one. So understand, when you're looking at this, so we've already got like 550 people, I think, in the 20 coin room.
Oh, nice.
So now you have to understand, that's 10,000 coins. Okay, that's 10,000 coins. That represents a pretty significant percentage of all the coins that have been made. So when we're selling them 10 at a time, and understand you can't buy the coins individually. I suspect the United States government may do a little 2-coin set, but if they follow their pattern, it'll be 2 coins for about $10 or $12 or $15, something like that, plus shipping and handling and all that. We're gonna give you 5 of each coin. At this point, there's no way to get anything like that. You have to buy a roll or you have to buy a bag. Your minimum investment to get one of each, a minimum of one of each one of these coins is going to be somewhere in the $70 or $80 range.
Wow.
To be able to get that, because you have to buy the roll with the shipping and handling and all that. So it's going to be, I think it's closer to $80.
Oh, wow. But you still get the 30-day unconditional money back guarantee. You can still, cancel at any time.
Sure. If you just want this one, you don't want any of the coins going forward, that's 100% fine. Absolutely no doubt about it. You can skip shipments. Say, hey, I don't like the Delaware coin.
I don't know why you would, but you could.
Sure, you can send that back, and then you're still in it. You can get the Pennsylvania. Okay, I like the Pennsylvania. Also, we have a nice box that will come with this that'll hold the rolls, of course, that come with that. Certified uncirculated, every single one of these hand-selected for quality. But the key to this, I think, is the rarity, desirability, and collectability of this coin set, which is going to be unprecedented in modern American coin.
Well, and you know what? Let's be honest. The price is right, too. I mean, it really is. At $29.95. I mean, it's another great place to put your toe in the water and to jump in. 662-568. Remember, even you can slow down, you can speed up. I mean, all those great things. The really cool thing is you don't have to worry about how in the world are you going to complete your collection, because Mike has done all the heavy lifting for you. He's also done all the heavy lifting in terms of, preserving and protecting that coin moving forward with that great little roll design and that exclusive labeling as well. So we have one more hour tonight, and so I'm up after dark, and I am going to have to put the old lady shoes